Hello, everybody. Good evening. Good Monday. How are you? Thank you for being here. I'm just finishing up my dinner, so a couple more bites here. We are gonna crochet some stuff today. Miss Rebecca actually recommended that I make another Pokemon in a Pokeball. Kind of like how I did the Psyduck. I did the Oshawott. Well, the same artist has a Pikachu. So we're going to do a Pikachu and a Pokeball today. I figured that one's going to be a very obvious Pokemon. People are going to know it. They're going to love it. So that's what we're going to work on today. That is the plan of action. Hey, Skull Puppy, welcome in. You guys, Skull Puppy almost got banned in my Discord. Skull Puppy was playing with fire. Almost got banned from Discord. Skull Puppy. Skull Puppy had the audacity to steal my Psyduck. Oh, I'm sorry you haven't slept very much. I'm sorry, friend. Go take a nap. Or not take a nap, but go to bed early. Go ahead and head to sleep. I mean, I know it's late for you, so it's not really early, but thank you for coming in and saying hello and all that good stuff. But go ahead, you are released, you are free. You are free to move about the cabin and go to bed. Stop drooling on me, please. Get back. No, sir. That is not okay. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Grayson is over here deliberately drooling on my chair. I figured I'm going to use up the rest of my leftovers. I considered cooking an actual meal, but like I mentioned in chat, Mr. Becca came home kind of sick with a terrible, terrible headache, and he's been asleep since he got home from work. So I'm keeping it a little bit quiet. Hey Lizzie, welcome in. Keeping a little bit low-key, a little bit quiet tonight. So I didn't want to do a lot of cooking and make the smoke alarms go off or anything like that. So I just decided to use up the rest of my leftovers. Impact, just tell me. Just tell me how much it costs, friend. You see that my hands are busy. You just tell me. I'm assuming it's probably a couple $1,000s. Real Italian cheese is expensive. Okay. 1,500, yeah. I'm not surprised, honestly. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. That is my mortgage, so I do not spend that kind of money on anything but my house. My house and my credit card payment. Hi, can I help you? Auntie Skullpuppy said Grayson Potion treat. Have you been a good boy? Do you deserve? You're drooling on my yarn. Dude. You are disgusting. You are an actual heathen. He's over here drooling on my yarn. And it's chenille. It's not supposed to get wet. You're gross. Okay, let's do the Grayson Potion Lancelot treat from Auntie Skullpuppy. Here you go. There you go, Potion. There you go, Lancelot. He was snoozing. He doesn't understand what the word treat means. I'm still working on it with him. He's still learning. He only knows Spanish, so he is still working on it, but it adds flavor. I don't think anybody is going to be eating the amigurumi Pokemon that I make. Go lay down with Dad. Why don't you go lay down with Dad? Yeah, why don't you go help Dad, make him feel better? Please? Why don't you go make him feel better? Somebody, I'm dealing with this boy. You know what I need to do? Hold on. First of all, this music is a little bit loud. I'm gonna turn that down just a smidge, a little skosh. Then we're gonna go to our Twitch alerts and see if I can hear that, because I didn't hear the Grace and Potion Treat alerts go off, so we're gonna try this again. Nope, I'm still not hearing the Twitch alerts. I was hoping that after my computer turned off and restarted that it would automatically just fix itself, but that is not what it's hoping to do. Interesting. I would like to know. Give Grayson to you and you're gonna cut it. Thank you. Thank you. You're melting your brain. Are you doing a Sudoku puzzle? Are you playing Pokemon Friends? Because, y'all, if you have not already gotten this game. Hold on. It's loading. Loading. If you've not already gotten this game, you need to get this. If you enjoy a good puzzle cell phone game that you can do in 3 minutes time or less, you need this game. This game was made with Becca MTBC in mind because, let me show you. Not a sponsored stream, I sure wish it was. But the main character in this game is Psyduck. And what is he doing? He's playing with yarn. Excuse me? Excuse me, chat. Is that a Psyduck playing with yarn? It's literally a Psyduck playing with yarn. And you get to collect different types of yarn. Different types of yarn. And then, when you want to push this button, you take the yarn, you put it in here, and then what comes out of it? A freaking crocheted, knitted crochet, I'm not sure which one, stuffed animal. It's literally a game where you collect yarn and you make amigurumi. I can't. Let's watch that again. Let's watch that again. I have another second skein of yarn. If you take the free version, you get 1 skein of yarn per day. But hey, I got a Zorua. You get 1 yarn per day to make into plushies. Now, because I am the way that I am, I went in ahead and I bought the DLCs, and I paid real life money to get unlimited access to the game so I can have all the yarn all the time. Then, when you make your stuffed animals, you can decorate a room. You can put them in a room. And look who I got. Look who I got. I got a crochet / knitted best boy.
Daddy.
Look at this. Look at this. This is my current room. I also have a room of only doggy Pokemon. So it's, Lizzie, you have to. I got dog Pokemon and Oshawotts. And then I also have an Evolutions. I have an Evolutions. And you could change the backgrounds. It's a whole bunch of stuff you can do. I have an Evolutions room as well. So, you guys, I am unhealthily obsessed with that game. Yes. I am not. This is not a sponsored stream. Lord Almighty, I would love to have a sponsored Pokemon Friends stream. Can you imagine if I was sponsored by Nintendo for even just 1 stream? Holy cow. Thank you, Andrew, for the hydration. cheers to you. But yeah, it is so fun. If you enjoy a good puzzle game, a good brain teaser game, it's got all different kinds of like geometry kind of games. It's got patterns. It's got, if you have ever seen Ensign play one of his games, there's like a red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue type pattern game. There's the kind where you have to like turn the train tracks and make a train go through a puzzle. There's find hidden images puzzles. There's all different kinds of things. So it's so good. I did purchase the paid version, Andrew. I tried to stick with it for about 2.5 to 3 weeks of the free version, and then I was like, no, I need more. I need more yarn, all the stuffed animals. I was not able to get enough stuffed animals to complete the daily quests or like the community village quests, and I didn't like that, so I wanted to have more opportunities, so I got the paid version. But it is absolutely doable to do the free version. I usually do it. What are you doing? Hi, Chief Little Turtle. How are you? What are you doing? But yes, I highly recommend, if you just want to do it for like 3 minutes, I do it first thing in the morning when I get up and go use the bathroom. I just sit and I do my puzzles, or I do it during breakfast, or I do it at night. I mean, I can do puzzles whenever I feel like it, and I love that so very much. I'm hoping one of these days they will add an integration where you can trade plushies like with other players. I don't know how that would necessarily work, but I would love to be able to trade plushies with people, because I know Mr. Becca has played this game since day one with me, and he has gotten a lot of Pokemon that I need, and I have gotten a lot of Pokemon that he needs that he hasn't gotten yet. So it would be fun to be able to have like a trading option or something. I don't know. There's just some other quality of life things that I would like to, or to maybe when you do the puzzle, it gives you a random yarn. Maybe instead of it giving you a random yarn, you have a choice between 2 or 3 yarns. Be like, hey, do you want to earn a water, a fire, or a fantasy? And you get to choose which one you get. Like, maybe I think that would be a great quality of life upgrade. The trading would be great. The free version is nothing compared to the paid version, but you can't justify paying $10. So I paid for the DLCs. I did the $33 version. So much opens up with the expansions. You get a ton of different puzzles. You get so many more quests, lots of different Pokemon, different types of yarn. It's really, there's a lot of things that change by getting the paid version versus the free version. But it is absolutely still a fun game to play with the free version. I just know myself, and sometimes I sit and I get to a doctor's appointment and I have half an hour before a doctor sees me. Well, I can sit and I can now do some puzzles, you know? So it's something that I can do in my spare time, but I can also just quickly do it one time and not come back to it the rest of the day. It's not necessary for anything else. But yeah, if you don't have $10, if you don't have $33, it's not necessary to pay in real life money at this time. I'm wondering if they are going to be adding stuff that, excuse me, that kind of encourages the payment. I don't know. Nintendo seems to be doing that a lot lately, where they start off with a great cool concept and then they hide all the good stuff behind a paywall. A lot of video games do this. It's no shade on Nintendo, but it's definitely happened a lot with Pokemon games, like Pokemon Go, for instance. There's a lot of paywall stuff to be able to get some things. Like, there's no way I could ever complete the Pokedex because I don't go to the Pokemon Go fests, and I don't pay the money for these extra raid passes and EX raid passes and all these other fancy things. So I have not impact. I know you talk about lots of different computer-y Pokemon games that I have not looked into. It's not something that I necessarily care to have our community deal with, you know? Like, my community doesn't like gaming streams hardly at all anyway. Like, I have a lot lower viewership on video game nights than I do anything else, so I kind of want to try to keep video games and things just on my personal time or the once a week max. Look at the puppies. We got 2 cute babies on the bed right now. Oh, and we got Grayson on the floor too. Yesterday, I went and I got my engagement photos taken. So, Mr. Becca and I went to the botanical gardens nearby, and I had won an engagement photo shoot from a photography agency when I went to the wedding expo back in June. And it was so much fun, you guys. It was hot as blazes, but it was really, really fun. And we brought the dogs, and the dogs got some good photos. And it's going to be about 2 to 3 weeks turnaround before they finish all the editing and get me the shots. But he showed us a few of like the little small previews just through his camera, and I was blown away with just how crisp and clear the imagery looks, and some of the shots that he was able to get just from seeing from the camera pre-editing. I was really, really blown away. So I'm so excited to be able to show you guys the photos when we get them. I don't have any previews or anything. The only stuff I had to show you was what I posted in Discord, were the cute photos of my dogs that one of my friends, I had my friend and his wife, they came and took care of the dogs for us in between photos and everything. So they walked them around, they picked up their poop, they gave them water, took care of them, gave them love and attention, held them back on the leashes while we got our photos taken, brought them over when it was time to bring the dogs in, and it was great that we had an extra 2 people. There would have been absolutely no way we would have been able to manage 3 dogs and try to take photos by ourselves. Wouldn't have happened. The little Pokemon integrated game on Twitch, you only try to catch the original Pokemon because you started to lose interest if they started, after they kept doing it. We used to do that. We used to have the Twitch Pokebot, but I removed that a little while ago, about, I want to say 7 months ago, 8 months ago, something like that. It's been almost a year since I got rid of that game on Twitch. There was a bunch of drama around it, and I kind of wanted to stay away from any of the drama behind that game. I still play it if I see it in other people's chats from time to time, but I just didn't want to be associated with a game that had some black cloud over it. I wanted to keep our community as clean and pure as we possibly could. But anywhoozle, today was my first day back with students. Personally, the students have been back for almost a week, but it was my first day servicing students and having my sessions, and I would say about 2 out of 4 were really, really good sessions, and then the other 2 were kind of mediocre, just first day back kind of sessions. So they weren't bad. I didn't have any bad sessions. I didn't get hit. I didn't get bit, scratched, punched, spit on. No behaviors today. It was mostly just or yay, so good. So I'm excited to see how tomorrow turns out, and just I'm energized for the year from our first day of sessions. Usually Mondays are really rough, and we had a pretty good day. Excuse me again. I am tired now all of a sudden. I think my body is now digesting the dinner I just had. Let's come over here and let's start doing some of this Pikachu Pokeball exclamation point pattern. If you would like this pattern, it's very similar, like I said, to it's the same pattern artist that we did the Psyduck in a Pokeball, but it's going to be a Pikachu in a Pokeball. Hey Danu, thank you so much for the resub. Again, I can't hear anything, but I'm glad you guys can. Really bothers me. Hey Lady Tigers, how are you? Danu, resub. Danu, resub. Dinner was, I had a shrimp scampi penne pasta meal that was for leftovers with some garlic green beans. So I had a very, very quite yummy, delicious dinner. You've been crocheting a baby doll. Nice. I love that. Is it a specific character? Is it just a generic baby doll or anything that your son had requested? We love being able to crochet stuff for our own family as a special gift or just as a surprise, you know? You're having a Coke? I mean, that's a drink, not dinner. That's a drink. Just saying. He wanted a baby doll because he loves babies. Aw, I love that. Very sweet. Very sweet. I need to pick a random crochet hook. This one sounds perfect. This crochet hook sounds exactly like what we want. I don't know if it's exactly what we want, but it is now. I have no idea what size crochet hook I used for the other two Pokemon and a Pokeball patterns that I have done already, but we are going to use this. Oh no, I started off too tight. You thought it was cake. Never mind, you want cake now? You can have cake for dessert. Oh, speaking of dessert, so Mr. Becca and I went to an ice cream place that we have discovered that we really, really enjoy. It's called Handles. We also discovered that it's a nationwide chain, not an Austin specific chain, but we went there to try some different flavors because we have the opportunity, the chance to have them cater at our wedding. So we might have ice cream at our wedding. Because why not? I love ice cream much more than cake, so why not? You know? I cannot tell how many stitches I actually have here. Wedding, right? Yes. You just drank a delicious lemon glazed cake tea. Ooh. I don't know what that is, but it sounds delicious, like you said. 1, 2. I have no idea if I'm doing the right number of stitches. We're gonna try 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, let's put in the stitch marker and see. I feel like I have one too many stitches. I don't know why, I just have this feeling. You can't go wrong, I know. You cannot go wrong. So what we ended up doing is we each did a 4 flavor sampler, which is way too much ice cream. Never again will I do a 4 flavor sampler. But it was good to be able to try different flavors that I hadn't tried before to verify what we might want for our wedding. So, will you drop like a brick? I don't know. Like a brick house. You're gonna land like lightning does. Oh. Oh, Danu. Danu. My goodness. Lightning is the only one that landed this time. You have the points for VIP. Should you use it to become a very important person? No, you're not that good. You have even better than a VIP. You've got the green sword. You've got the green sword. Don't bonk me. You stop that. Slow and steady. Hey, as long as you don't hurt yourself by trying to rush around, I'm good with it. You take care of yourself. Don't hurt my friends. Three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I was correct. I have one too many stitches. 1, 2, and we're just gonna pretend that it goes there. Good enough. All right, now we have the right number of stitches because I didn't do an increase at the end here. So there. That is how you get away with it when you realize I have too many stitches. I can fix it by not doing an increase. It may look a little bit funny. I wouldn't recommend it for projects that need to have symmetry. This one doesn't. And it's so early in the project that it's not going to affect anything. Just a heads up, ads should be rolling. Ads should be rolling any second now. Bareback, no worries. Take care. Ah. Like I know other crocheters will understand the pain of this statement that I'm going to make. I have so many patterns that I need to crochet and do, but I have no patterns that I want to do. It was so hard for me to come up with the idea to do this pattern today because I was like, what do I even want to do? I don't even have an idea of what I want to crochet tonight. And I go through my Pinterest and my Ravelry boards, and I have hundreds, if not thousands, of saved crochet patterns that I could and should and probably need to do at some point. But then I sit down in front of the computer and I'm getting ready for stream, and I'm like, I don't want to do any of those. I can't find a pattern that I want to do. I know other crafters are going to feel that pain. Thank you guys also for a very successful Stand Up to Cancer campaign. You guys smashed it. Thank you for helping fundraise for cancer research and treatment. Hello, beautiful. Miss Purple Kitty is here. How you doing, girly? Good morning. It is way too hot right now. It is 99 degrees Fahrenheit right now. I don't know what that is in non-American units, but it's hot. PK is in the house. It's too cold to get out of bed. Girl, it is too hot to leave the house. It is the opposite. Yesterday, at our engagement photo shoot, Mr. Becca and I'm really glad that I had packed a big giant water bottle for the dogs and for ourselves, but I also packed a hand towel that we could wipe our faces, because man, between photo spots and opportunities, we just became sweaty heathens. I have not felt sweat trickle down my kneecaps in a long time, and it was a very uncomfortable feeling when you're trying to stand and pose and look really cute and feel really cute and pretty when you have sweat coming out of your butt and going down your leg, and you're just like, I can't I can't 41 degrees Fahrenheit at 9 a.m. Ooh, that sounds yummy. That sounds yummy. That is a yummy temperature. Thank you, Lizzie. I'm glad I'm not the only one that feels this way. You have so many that you want to do, you just can't choose which one you want. That's also sometimes a problem. I get into an inspiration or I go down a rabbit hole of a pattern artist that I really like, and I'm like, I want to do all of her things. I want to do all of his things. And I just don't have the time. And so I end up buying a bunch of patterns. I did that. I got into a moment of weakness quite a few years ago where I ended up buying probably $100 and something worth of crochet patterns on Etsy for what are called crochet donut buddies. And I bought a ton when she was having a massive sale. I didn't know she was going to put them eventually into a book, and it was going to be a lot cheaper if I just waited for the book, but retrospect, it's fine. But I ended up buying a bunch of these patterns knowing that I could make them and do them and they'd be super cute, and then I forgot about them for years. I bought $100 and something worth of crochet patterns and then forgot that I had them. The bees are back? Ugh, fine, I'll turn the music off. Ugh, I'll turn the music off. I know, it was something else. I was like, what? My aunt actually ended up buying me the Crochet Donut Buddies book for Christmas or my birthday one year, and that's what reminded me, oh, I have so many of these. And I went back through my Etsy and found that I hadn't even downloaded them. They were just sitting in my purchases, my purchase history. I hadn't even downloaded the patterns. But I have now rectified that situation. I have downloaded all of my patterns that I have purchased. We also have a lot of different patterns that were very generously gifted to us and fundraised from our throne wish list. So I need to make sure to spend time going through those patterns so I don't feel like I have wasted our community's money by not having done the patterns at all, you know? How you doing, Click Click Boom? Welcome in. Welcome in. We go around and do this forever, forever. I'm doing well, thank you. Doing well. I'm a little bit sleepy, but that is par for the course. I didn't end up going to bed. My brain just wouldn't shut off last night. I had a really fantastic day yesterday, and I think my brain was just on overdrive. So I didn't go to bed until after midnight, and then I had to be up at 6:30 this morning to get ready for work. And it was an early morning when you only get 6.5 hours of sleep. Hey, Mother Bear, how are you? You have a book filled with classic literary characters you want to make, but you haven't gotten to it? Yes. So I also have the Iconic Women crochet pattern book that's got all the different, like Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Amelia Earhart, different famous women in history, like iconic women. I also have a pattern called Crochet You, where you can make your own baby dolls, but you can also adjust them. So if you have a friend or a child, or from in my situation, a client that maybe has an amputated leg, the pattern shows you how to adjust your crochet pattern to have an amputation at the knee or an amputation at the ankle, or it gives you a walker, or it gives you a wheelchair accessory. Like, it's really, really cool book, and it shows you like miasma, and it shows you how to do birthmarks, and it shows how to make scars. It's really, really cool. As somebody who works with individuals with disabilities, it is a fantastic book that I saw at Joann's one day, and my mom ended up buying me that book for my birthday one year. It was really, really cool. I haven't made any of them because I haven't had the request or the need to make any specific disabled dolls, but I love that I have this book in the off chance that I'm going to have a friend or a family member or something that I'm going to need for a future baby shower gift or birthday gift or Christmas gift or something like that. You never know what you're going to need and when you're going to need it. I feel like I'm using the wrong sized hook, and that is okay. They don't all have to be the same size. I would have liked for them all to be the same size, but it's all right. It's all right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're on row 11. And then we'll put the eyes in. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. My brain was absolutely turned off right before lunch today because I was in a session with one of my students and we used what they call the cool down room, their calm space, which is a little side room that you can close, and it has padded walls for a student who may be having a rough time and have some behavior challenges. So we used that room just because there was no other space for us to do music today. And we closed the door so we could have some privacy, and I wasn't doing music that was going to interrupt the rest of the students in the class. And as I was finishing the session trying to get out, I couldn't figure out how to open the door. So I had locked myself in this cool down room. And so I just started knocking on the door to get the teachers to come let me out. I was like, please come let me out. And they eventually did. They're like, oh my God, did she just get locked inside? That's against fire marshal code. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I didn't realize that they had a child-proof door lock on the inside of that room, and my brain just didn't even register that there was a child-proof door lock on there. So they eventually unlocked the child-proof door lock to verify that the door was indeed not locking from the inside. I had just not used any portion of my brain today. Becca, why am I on a volcano? I'm not on a volcano. I love you. A long, long time ago, there stood a volcano living in the middle of the sea. Anybody else know that song? You appreciate the shout out, but you don't stream. Hey, you know what? That is just something that we enjoy doing here, is shouting out everybody, regardless of if they stream or not. Maybe next. Hey, you know what? Never say you're not going to stream, because who knows? I've had a lot of people that started off as viewers and they got inspired to start streaming. You never know. 6, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so now the eyes go in rows 7 and 8. I don't know what size eyes I want to use. It just says safety eyes in any color of choice. Very good. Okay. So let's try it with this size. I don't think it's going to be the right size though. Yeah, that feels too small. I mean, it might be okay. Let me see. I have a feeling this other size is going to be too big. This is the same size. These are both 12s. So then my other option is this size. And that's way too big. Yeah. So I don't have an in-between. All I have is a 12 or a 15. So I guess I need to go with the slightly smaller, the size 12. I do not have any in-between size. All I have are 12s and 15s, 18s. massive, massive, massive. Or tiny, tiny, tiny. I also have like super itty bitty safety eyes as well. I mean, I've got them in different colors. I mean, if we wanted a cool color for Pikachu, it'd be a different story. But just to have for regular eyes, I don't have them. Okay, so now, so this is row 12. Hold on. Yum, 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 yum. This needs to be between row 7 and 8. So here's row 6, 7, and 8. So let's start over here. And we put it, doesn't tell me how many stitches. It just says insert the safety eyes. I don't like that. Looks like it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stitches between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's all right. That seems good, right? That seems Gucci? I think so. Okay. Let's turn the music back on and see if the buzzing has gone away. All right. You know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and fix my... What is this? My mother's texting me. Do I have that one? I don't think so. Alright, I want to add to my notes things to do. Fix stream audio, buzzing, and alerts not being heard. Okay. Mr. Becca and I have a notepad that we are collaborating on. It's a shared document. So that's what I was editing. So I would have it on our to-do list. Make sure we do it at some point. Help! Oh my gosh. Okay. Now it says to swap over to red yarn. So undo this. Okay. So our yellow is done. Swap. For now. We still have to make the arms and the ears and all that kind of stuff. But we go into the Pokeball. I have learned that I'm going to be an artist here and take my artistic license. And I did this when I was making the Oshawott one. I'm going to actually do it to where I... Was it, did I do it on the inside or the outside stitch? I think I did it on the outside stitch. I think that's what I did. So what I'm talking to myself, but what I was trying to say is, for whatever reason, the pattern asks you to weave a strand of yellow yarn and cinch the head together, and I just didn't like the way that it... Oh, hold on. There we go. I just didn't like the way that it looked, so... So I did this artistic license on the Oshawott, and it was better. It's still not fantastic. Like I would like there to be a different solution. I'm not sure what that solution necessarily is going to be. Why are you dropping my scaredy cat face? Oh, to finish off what I was saying earlier, before I stopped the conversation to appreciate Danu for her resub, you guys absolutely killed it during our charity campaign for Stand Up to Cancer. We ended up raising $261, and I am absolutely blown away at the support that this community brings out. So now I do owe 2 miles of something. Of either walking the dogs or biking on my stationary bike. Lightning? Can you see what I mean? So, yes, give me 1 second. Let's see here. So this is the pattern that I'm following. And it shows that the head, the end of the pattern, like it needs to divot in right here between the yellow and the Pokeball. And what it says to do down here is you take a yarn strand, use a needle, and go in between and like pull the yarn together and knot the yarn so it cinches the head slightly together. So it would make there be shaping from the head, kind of like a little neck of a divot here, and then the Pokeball. I don't have the Oshawott in front of me to be able to show you. Walk the dogs for 5 miles. We should have raised $500. I would have been able to do that. But I was saying it's for every $100 that we fundraise. Thank you for the lurk, Tito. You guys, Tito is going to be streaming tonight, so make sure you pop a view over for him. Thank you for giving a shout out. He is part of the Pink Hat Squad. He's part of one of our charities teams that we fundraise with for St. Jude. He is a very wonderful guy. Go give him some love. You will not regret it. So what I'm doing, instead of doing it through both stitches, is I am doing it in just the front loop only. That's what I believe that's what I did for the Oshawott, and it looked okay. It didn't give as much shaping as I can do if I do the darning needle through the yarn and then tie a knot and pull it and all that kind of stuff. But I also know last time I did that, I pulled so hard that I broke a strand of yarn, and we don't need to do that again. Pink Hat Nerds. Lightning, are you ready for your... I know you've already reset it, but are you ready for your eye contact? Here we go. Congratulations on landing. Lightning is a professional when it comes to playing the drop game. He has done some crazy lands. I feel like I am off by a stitch. Oh well. If I am off by a stitch, oh well. Oh well. It is not gonna be crisis-inducing. Help! Why is this stuck in here? Can you not? It's not knotted. It's just stuck. Thank you. It's some yarn vomit going on here. No needing to frog. Nope, no frogs right now. No rivets. Thankfully. My goodness, you guys can't hear it, but Lancelot is dreaming and he's snoring super loud. You wish you could hit the 69 and Astros, because that's when he has to do like the Reaper syrup, right? The Reaper maple syrup. Yeah. Funny, funny, funny. I have gone too far in the pattern because I was trying to find this. This is rows 14 through 19. Okay. I understand. Rows 14 through 19. No, not 22. That'd be a very long Pokeball. It wouldn't be a circle at that point. It would just be an oval. Nope, not 39 either. It is row 14, yes ma'am. I think he probably has some kind of a back-end algorithm that prevents it from happening. Or prevents you from hitting it. Because you have landed so many times to have him gift me a sub. He's probably put in there, like, make sure that lightning can only land once every 2 weeks. And if you end up landing high enough to get the gift sub, then it vetoes any future 6969 drops. You've had 5 times this month? Sir, that's crazy. You dropping that pizza. Is it a... What kind of pizza is that? Is that a Supreme? What is everybody's pizza order, by the way? My go-to pizza order, obviously gluten-free crust. I love me a lot of cheese, black olives, and Canadian bacon. That is my typical go-to pizza. Now, if I have the choice where I can add a bunch of toppings and it doesn't charge me extra, then I usually like to go for a chicken bacon ranch pizza with black olives and sometimes like green peppers or corn. Different kinds of veggie options, but I love adding ranch to my pizza. Bacon, chicken, Canadian bacon, aka ham. Yes, I know. It's okay. It must be a southern thing, but yes. Corn. They also put broccoli on pizza and onions and all different kinds of stuff. Pepperoni with red onions. All right. Barbecue chicken with pineapple. No, ma'am. You meant barbecue chicken with Vegemite. A Vegemite pizza. I think that's what you meant to say. You've heard of cauliflower on pizza, but not broccoli? Yeah. So this is a restaurant near me called Mod Pizza. They let you build your own pizzas. There's no extra charge to customize and build your own pizza. And they have a delicious gluten-free crust. Of course, it's a little bit more expensive, but I end up getting 3 meals out of every pizza that I order. So it ends up making it a really good deal. It's like $13 or $14 for a pizza plus tax, and then you divide that by 3. So I end up getting like a meal's worth of pizza for maybe $5 or so. It's not bad. I have not had the chance to try it yet. We were so busy this weekend. I did not get a chance. We ended up eating out a lot this weekend, just due to other plans we had. But I will. Lightning, can you stop landing, please? Sir, you need to stop claiming all of these Uncomfortable eye contact moments just for you. Let somebody else have an uncomfortable eye contact stare. Somebody else wants to look gazingly into my eyes, okay? My bread's... So it's not, though. It's gluten-free bread. It takes forever for the gluten-free bread to spoil. Especially because I keep it in the fridge. The gluten-free bread is not going to spoil nearly as quickly as regular bread. But I will. I promise I will. You like garlic parmesan crust with white sauce. Yum. Topped with cheese, chicken, and spinach. Also sounds very, very good. That sounds really, really good. Lightning, here you go, friends. Oh, wait. We gotta let Lizzie. Lizzie's doing it. Ow. I caught you, Lizzie. I caught you. Oh, Purple Kitty's zooming. Purple Kitty's zooming. She be zooming. Zoom, 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 zoom. Yup. Huh. Oh, too far. Too far. Here you go, Lightning. This is for you. I was cracking up after we raided Astro. I think it was Astro that we had raided. We raided somebody recently, and that you guys started to do the drop game in their channel. And thank you, PK. Oh, how could you forget? We're missing something. But Aola started to use that emote, that Becca knows emote, and it said drop, exclamation point drop, and used that Becca knows emote in other people's channels, and I was just dying. I was dying. I was like, you guys, that is supposed to be something private just for us. We don't need to be going around scaring other people. We don't need to let them know about our secrets. What row am I on? This is so we're on 14, 15, 16. Here's row 17 currently. You want to share? That is an awful emote to share. People don't need to see that. People are gonna be like, what the heck is that Becca face? No, thank you. I don't want her looking at me like that. This looks like a UFO. Look at this. It looks like a UFO. Meow, meow, meow. You must do the local arm flail. There are certain emotes that are meant to stay in the communities that they originated in. And the Becca knows emote is one of those. Just like our Becario merch is also one of those things. So Lancelot is obsessed with the Becario pillow. It's not even a body pillow, but it fits him perfectly, and I have caught him many times wrapping his arms around the Becario pillow and just schnoozing up to it. So if you want to see what I'm talking about, exclamation point merch, and go find yourself the Becario print. That was row 17. So now we're on to row 18. And then we swap to black after row 19. How's the music? Is the music all buzzy and weird for you guys again? Because it still so far sounds really good on my end, but I know it was messing up for impact, so... Sounds clear? Perfect, thank you. It usually clears up for about half an hour and then starts to buzz again, so I wouldn't be surprised if it starts to have an issue in the next 10 or 15 minutes. The best emote. What is this last one? Toasty Freak Cheeks? Oh my gosh. What is this Astro coffee spray? What is he... Was the coffee so hot he had to spit it out? What was that? The Chronic? Is that Mariah Carey? Oh my gosh. That is too much. Those are some fun. Oh, it's cold coffee. Ooh. And they made that into an emote. That's hilarious. Hilarious. Alright, we're on row 19. Final row of red. Then we swap to the black. Again, if you would like this pattern or the pattern artist, exclamation point pattern, it is a free pattern over on Instagram, of all places. So you do need an Instagram account to access the pattern. Alright, we are almost there. Oh, so Lizzie, I had posted in the Discord that I am just blown away. Blown away by those baby blankets. Blown away. The one with all the different kinds of stitches, it's like a reddish, orangey, peachy kind of color. Gorgeous. It's got the puff stitches, it's got the diamond stitches with the front and back loop, front and back post crochet. Oh my gosh, like just, I could see every hand done detail is spectacular. 50 by 70, wow. That's cool, that's awesome. Very, very, very impressive. Ah! I did too many stitches. Chat. There we go. One too many. Okay, so there's the red. Now we swap over to black. The red is done. I don't think I need any more red for Pikachu besides his little chubby cheeks. I don't think I'll use yarn for it. I think I'll end up using something, maybe some felt for it. I don't know. Alright, black! Three, 4, 5. Welcome in, Bahantame. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's add this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 6, 10. Yep. Behind me, how are you doing? Sir, you were back. You were on the phone. No worries. No worries. Hopefully your phone call went well. Thank you for coming back and wanting to hang with us. Working more on the Cinderella doll earlier today. Sweet. So I am actually 2 stitches short. That's okay. We're just going to stick with it. We're not going to worry about the fact that I have been 2 stitches short this entire time. We're just going to have to be cognizant of that. Okay, get out of here, you little white strand. Stop. Get out. Thank you. When we do the decreases. I am making a Pikachu in a Pokeball. So this is Pikachu in a Pokeball. Oops. I'm going to try to get to the front page to show you. Ta-da! Little Pikachu built into a Pokeball. It's super cute. So it doesn't really matter too much how many stitches I have, as long as I am consistent and make sure I get my decreases properly. Yeah, it's super cute. Hey, Sugar Mama, welcome in. I've made a Psyduck one and an Oshawott one already. So now we have this one. They have a Trubbish, they have a Ditto, they have a Zorua. I'm not sure which other ones she has. She's got quite a few different Pokemon in a Pokeball pattern. They're all over on Instagram, !pattern, if you want to have access to it. You learned how to make a heart the other day? Nice! Now you can make your own bless your heart hearts. I have made quite a few of those, and I'm actually surprised they have not been good sellers. I figured that they would be, because I am a Southern gal myself, I understand the nuance behind the phrase bless your heart. And I kind of assumed that they would sell like hotcakes. So we love about crochet, things can be easily fixed or adjusted most of the time without undoing. Exactly, yeah. Especially with amigurumi. Now, if it comes to symmetry, or doing like a hexagon pattern or one of those zigzag type things, and you have to have the exact same number of stitches going side to side to make sure it lines up and it's got to be perfect, then there's a little bit of an issue there. But yes, overall, usually, this feels like I'm making like a German flag right now. We've got our German flag. Deutschland. The Pikachu is German now. We can make him a little Bavarian hat. Make him a cute little thing with lederhosen. You're making that for your girls for Valentine's decorations? Nice! I love that. I love that. I need our whites. Whites. Alright, it's no longer German. So now we do this for a bunch of rows. Do it for 6 rows of just solid white. I actually meant to weave the ends through as I did this first row, but I forgot. So we are going to tie a little knot here, just so we don't have any chance that it's going to come apart over time. No issues here. Alright. This Pikachu's got 2 pointy ears. It didn't show having a tail or anything, so I think it's just the ears, arms, and legs. I didn't see a part of the pattern for the tail, I think because obviously the Pokemon is supposed to be inside of the Pokeball, so I guess his tail is technically inside the Pokeball, and that's why you can't, it's not visible, you can't see it. Ooh, this music has kind of gone upbeat all of a sudden. Alright. I am so glad you guys enjoy the drop game. Even if it's on my face or on the dog's face. We do also have the D100 game, as Lightning is... Lightning! Let's go! Let's go! Lightning! Congratulations, Lightning! I would like to know why the sound effect didn't go off. Because
the hunt is on.
It was supposed to be this sound effect. There you go. I'm manually playing the ta-da! Auntie Laisha said Grayson Potion Lancelot treat. Hey, sweet girl. Hey, Aeolus, welcome in. Grayson, oh, there you are. So thank you, Auntie Laisha. Alright. I think Aeolus and Laisha must have been hanging out together, because it's just very strange that they both come in at the exact same time. Suspicious. Were you two colluding? Yes, ma'am, you do. Yes, ma'am, you do. Look at him. Look at him. Heck, I know. You can't hide from me. Mod's doing stuff behind my back. You need a treat? You haven't had dinner? You should. Go get some pineapple. Go get some pineapple. Potion, leave his treat alone. You're consuming a protein shake? Did you just do the workity out? Getting swole? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I'm super proud of you. Now, I saw an ad on Facebook the other day for these GLP-1 patches, and I'm over here really super tempted to pick up a pack of 30 just to try and see if they work. Pause the music. Music's paused. Getting supposed to beat people up. That's fair. But yeah, I was thinking of getting these GLP-1 patches, but Mr. Becca said no. He told me I have to wait until I speak to my dietitian and see what the doctor recommends going forward. Don't you agree with him? It was starting to cause crackling. It was doing that. I told chat it was gonna be within 15 minutes, and what happened 15 minutes later? I told you, I knew it was gonna happen. I called it. Why are you yam? Don't yam. Don't you yam me. I want to feel better. I want to lose the weight that I have gained over the last 3 years. And I am just inconsistently losing. Like, I will lose 2 pounds and then gain 4, and then lose 5 and then gain 1, and then gain 3 and then lose 2, and then stay put for 2 days, and all of a sudden I'm not losing anything, and it's just all it it can't make up its mind. It's just constantly a thing. It's just constantly a thing, Aola. So yeah, if you want to help me look into it, Miss Rebecca and I have not had time to look into the audio stuff. We have had other things with him being out for work. He was on work travel, and then we had our engagement photos yesterday. So just have not had the time, but I don't stream again until Friday. So I put it on my little to-do note tab list that him and I share. So we'll make sure to prioritize getting that looked at this week. You wish to see them? I will share them as soon as I get them. They said 2 to 3 weeks of editing, and then they will share with us. I am very excited. I can't wait to see what they look like as well. Look at this bald German dude. Aylos, you missed it a second ago. Lightning did the D100 and got a 100. He got a perfect 100. He got a nat 100. Nat hundo. But the sound effect didn't go off. What? Why are you jeopardying? Hello? I'm going as fast as I can. I'm sorry if you guys are bored waiting for me to finish. I have to do 6 rows of this. I'm sorry. Oh. You were falling super slowly. Oh, we should have done the elevator music then. You weren't zooming this time? You didn't have your morning cup of coffee, I guess. You didn't have all the caffeine to zoom across the map. Leisha, make sure after you finish drinking your protein shake that you go take a shower, because I can smell you from here. And we live in different states. So make sure you become less stinky. You want a protein shake? I mean, I might have I have protein powder shake stuff in the pantry. I'll mail you some. Please, Gib. I'm pretty sure I have. Oh no, mine's a smoothie thing. I might have one protein powder shake mix thing in the pantry, and then the rest are like smoothie mixes. Yes, please take a shower. See? Chat agrees. Don't you rub your stank off on us. Yes, stanky stank. Doing that stanky leg. Oh, also, Aeolus, if we're going to be working on the sound audio issues with YouTube buzzing and all that, we need to look into why the alerts are not working again since the update, since that Microsoft update. That chat can hear everything, but I can't. So that is something. I can't hear the Twitch alerts. So with raids and resubs and bits and that kind of stuff, I can hear all of the mix it up sound effects. No, it's Twitch alerts and Tangia and Trigger Fire. It's all the T's. All the T's. Yeah. Yes, sir. Are we close? Yes, we're on the last row of the white before we start working on the decreases. Prepare for trouble. Make it triple. That's not how that phrase goes. Jesse, James, and Jonathan. Oh, Jesse, James, and Jondros. The August Employee of the Month. Congratulations to Jondros. Big ol' heckin' congrats to Jondros, who got selected at his company by his peers to be Employee of the Month. So yes, Jondros is also an MVP. Alright, I'm gonna turn the music back on. Let me know if the crackling is still present. Ads are kicking off in 3 minutes. There's a heads up. If you're not currently subscribed over on Twitch, go ahead and hang out with us over on YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe over on YouTube. Or if you would like to subscribe here on Twitch, you can do so through your Prime account, or you can just use actual real-life money and gift a sub or get a sub for yourself. Okay, we need to start adding some stuffing in a little bit. Before we do that, we're going to do the shaping and do the decreases here. Two, 4, 6, 8. Yep. 10. 2, 4. Maybe. Nice land. Another one. 6. 8. Lightning, are you ready? 10. There we go. Here we go, Lightning. Okay, so I am glad I undid that one because I was going to be off by a stitch. So there we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, maybe. Here we go. 1, 2. You're bad at drop, you never get the Becca stare. I'm sorry. Have you tried getting good? You have to put some good oomph into it. One of these days, you're gonna land and you're gonna get a perfect 100. Okay, so now we just are constantly doing decreases all the way around the rest of this piece. So there's no way we can do wrong. All we have are decreases forever and ever and ever. We need to add the fiber fill though before we get too much farther. Again, lightning. 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 What are you doing? Hey, Po. Hi, sweet girl. PK wants to drop the Becca nose. The Becca stare for the Becca stare. She's manifesting. But did not manifest hard enough. Did not manifest quite hard enough. We have a lot of fiber fill to add in here, chat. We gotta make him chunk. We can't just make the ball chunk, though. We have to shove all the way up into the head so the head maintains its round shape as well. We don't want just the ball. Hey, Po. Bye, Po. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. It takes so much fiber fill to get this done. Hey. Okay. He's coming along. He's coming along. Twinsies. Lizzie and PK, twinsies. That's funny. I haven't seen that one before. Okay. Just keep going, keep decreasing. I think I'm gonna have just enough white and not have to go into my next skein. I think I'm gonna have just the right amount of white. Mother Bear did not get a 32, so it was not triplets, just twinsies. Added them together, though. Added them together, plus 1. Right. Ah! Dang it! Help! Hey, Catty Kitty! Trying out eBay to see if you can use it to raise money for charities with what you're selling. You're also trying to raise money for the Stand Up to Cancer charity right now. Hopefully the listings you post don't flop. Hey, I love that. I love that you are wanting to sell your items and fundraise that way. You can also, on Tiltify, you can apply to get into their auction house. It's basically eBay, but you post what items you would like to auction, and you can list it for up to 30 days. And that money goes directly to Stand Up to Cancer or whatever organization you are fundraising for at that time. So that's another way to go about doing it. So the money is not going into your pocket and then into the charity's pockets. Hey, Shadows Proxy, welcome in. If you need any more information about that, let me know. We can also involve Lizzie. Izzy, sorry, not Lizzie. We can involve Izzy. I don't think Lizzie wants to be involved. Lizzie's probably like, excuse me, I'm not in charge of Tiltify. What? Why are these like little pink dots on this white yarn? That's weird. That's strange. Congratulations, Lizzie. You've now been promoted to head of Twitch. Or not Twitch. Oh my gosh, you're now the CEO. You're now Dan Clancy. No, you are not in charge of Tiltify, nor Twitch, nor any words that I'm saying right now. Words are hard. Words are hard, chat. I can't... I'm gonna go ahead and take out this stitch marker. I don't need to worry about it. I just need to keep decreasing until we get down to only 5 stitches. Or we run out of white yarn, whichever comes first. Look at this chonky chew. Look at this chonky ball. Chonky boy. Fix those eyeballs a little bit. Okay. Now the problem is, now that I've started to add all this fiber fill, it's really messing with the tension of my stitches. So they're leaving extra large gaping holes. Thank you for the stretch. Give me 1 second, PK, and I will stretch my shoulders just for you. Keep the fiber fill shoved in there. Thank you. That was a good stretch. Come on. Go. Okay, we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stitches. So let's see if we can get any farther. 7. 6. Okay, I don't think we can get a 5th. I'm just gonna go ahead and fasten off here just so I don't run out of white yarn at the bottom. Okay, we'll use that tail to weave in the rest of this hole here at the bottom. Right. More fiber at the bottom. PK landed! See, Laisha, it is possible. It is possible for somebody not lightning to land. Okay. There we go. There's our chunky Pikachu ball. Let's weave the... Hello? Stop it. Oh my gosh. I have no fine motor skills tonight. You have to be first to trigger the drop game. Ah, that's the trick. You're using Lightning's trick against him. It's no longer a secret. Weave in the bottom here. 4, 5, and 6. Alrighty. I'm trying to weave in a little bit through these holes down here just to kind of... Oh, without losing my needle. Welcome in, Austin. Austin Toot Clutch has made it in. He has survived another Monday. Welcome in, my friend. Alright, there we go. There is the Pikachu ball. Now, we need to make some ears and some paws. And it does say there is a tail. Okay, it does also have the tail as well. Okay, good. Okay. Oops, I keep pushing the wrong darn button. Okay. Noted. Very good. Okay. Oh. We already have a strand of black right here to do the details of the nose. His little snoot. It was a nutty day. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see if... I think it needs to be more than just one row down. I don't think it's gonna... Yeah, we're gonna make it 2 rows. We're gonna make it 2 rows down. Hey, Steffi Ann, welcome in. Welcome in, friend. Happy Monday. I hope you have had a lovely day. It was not too manic, too stressful. Okay. All right, let's tie these ends together. Okie dokie. Okay, there we go. So there's the face of our Pikachu. We need, I'm probably going to end up using red felt for this instead of yarn. I mean, I could make little red circle cheeks. I could do that. I could. Let's pretend that we're going to use this as the little cheeks. Two, three. Four, five, six. What do you guys think? Do you like the crocheted red cheeks? Do you like crocheted red cheeks? It's not the same shade of red. I could use the same yarn, the same chenille yarn to make the red cheeks, but you always prefer the crocheted over other materials. Fair enough. I will make them. We'll think about it over the next 30-ish minutes. You like the different hues? Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. So then there would be the 2 cheeks for Pikachu. Okay. Let's get out. We need yellow and black for the ears and the hands. The hands. We need to make 4 feetsies, 4 paws. It's very fast. The paws are going to go super quickly. All these other details are going to go very, very quick. I'll be able to get this whole project done before we finish stream today. I assume. I haven't looked at the tail, but I would think it's probably also doable. Five, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Then we go around it 2 times, and that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flip inside out. 5, 6, 7, 8. Fasten off. Okay, there's hand number 1. Got like a little mini challenge to myself. Can I finish this project? We're up against the clock. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I'm not really up against... It's still 96 degrees and it's 8 p.m. I'm not taking the dogs out when it's in the 90s. So I'm not going to take them out on a WALK today. Six, 7, 8. But what I am planning on doing is using my stationary bike for about 20 minutes or so. I flip it inside out. 6, 7, and 8. Do you, Mr. Becca, take all 3 at once? We do. We do. Which can be quite chaotic, and especially since Mr. Becca is not feeling great today, I wasn't going to ask him to join me on a walk. So I was going to take all 3 by myself, which I have done a few times. It's not the most enjoyable, but it is still a way for us to get some exercise in and get them out of the house. But they have been still so exhausted from yesterday. I think the heat and the outing to the engagement photo shoot yesterday just zonked them out. They did not do anything yesterday and have not done anything today. 6, 7, 8. I made him take a COVID test. His COVID negative, so that's good. Where do I stand on how much sewing is sometimes in crocheting? You don't mind it, but you assume if you crochet, you should be able to do some sewing. You have some people get mad about it. It's not my favorite thing to do, but I know it's a necessity when you're doing amigurumi. I don't mind. I don't mind the sewing just because I know it's just part of the process. I do try to find the no or low sew projects. They go by faster. So I try to stick with the faster the project, the better, but I don't mind it. I tell chat that that's where the magic of crochet actually comes in, is sewing all the pieces together. Great question, though. Now, when it comes to weaving in the ends, that one is a tricky bear. I know lots of different techniques on how to weave in the ends and to hide the ends as you're going. I'm just always very paranoid that someone's going to wash the project or pull too hard on the arm and it's going to unweave itself if I don't tie knots as I'm going and really, really tie it on like a crazy person. Yeah, it's definitely not a deal breaker for sure. And I've actually found quite a few no-sew patterns that I do not like. That they just turn out blah. Six, 7, 8. Flip it. One, 2, 3. Last leg, by the way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Done. Okie doke. You've always been someone who ties them? Yeah. When I first started learning, I learned you crochet over the yarn tails, and that's what I did for years. I didn't realize that as people pulled on the project and they played with the project, that the strand would slowly get looser and looser and either start to pop out of the project, or the arms or the ears would start to fall off. And I didn't like that that was what my quality was starting to look like over time. So I have since changed. I still will do the yarn, like the crocheting over the ends, like especially for this Pokeball. But what I end up doing a lot of times is I will tie a knot between the two color changes and then crochet over the tail. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. See, Lizzie, you and I are twinsies. Twinsies. All right. Ears. Need some black yarn. Black yarn for the tip of the ears. First week of classes, it was tough times. I'm sorry. It's my first week of actual working with students, so I feel you. But today was a pretty good day. I'm not going to complain. I have had some rough days, just par for the course of working in special education, and today was not one of them. One of my kiddos made me really sad today, though, because his birthday was yesterday, and he told me that his mom didn't get him any birthday present, and that he didn't feel like he was loved because he didn't get a birthday present for his birthday yesterday. And so we talked about how birthday presents aren't only financial things, they aren't monetary things, but he is also, he's like, he just turned 10. So of course he's going to say, and he did say, he said, well, birthday presents have to be wrapped. That's how you know it's a present, if it's wrapped. So I was trying to explain to him that you could have somebody come visit you and that is a present. Or you get taken out to your favorite restaurant and that could be a present. Or you get to stay up past your bedtime and that is a present. Like, there are different experiences that can also count, but to a 10-year-old with a different brain, he was just hard focused on he didn't get to open any physical wrapped presents. And so it made him really upset and angry. Appropriately so. I mean, as a 10-year-old, I also would have been upset if I did not get a birthday present. I understand. I get it. So I felt bad that I was like, man, I just don't have the finances. I don't have the finances to buy birthday presents for every single one of my students. And if I start the precedent of I gift a crochet project to one of my students, then I need to do it for every one of my students. And I currently have 51 students on my caseload, and that's just to start. So I can't start a tradition of doing that, unfortunately. But I was, by the end of our session together, I was able to make him smile and laugh, and I hope that I was able to bring a little bit of peace to his morning. I know he wasn't happy, but hopefully I was able to bring a little bit of peace, especially to his teacher, because I met her for the first time, brand new teacher to me, and she was like, I don't even know this kid. I don't know anything about him. He's brand new to this campus. He's brand new to them, and it's just hard because I know him. I've known him for years, but I don't know how much I should tell her because I don't want to color her judgment, to cloud her judgment of him. I want her to give him the benefit of the doubt and to see how she can best build a rapport with him. It's crackling again. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you, thank you. So that time it was about 45 minutes. Okay. I don't know what it could be, but we'll do some research. I will put Mr. Becca to work over the week. Once he feels better, I'm not going to make him do anything when he's not feeling good. That is not fair to him. I don't want him to do that to me. So I'm going to make sure that he rests and gets to recuperate before he has to go to work tomorrow. Hopefully his head will stop wanting to explode. Sounds like a speaker is blown. Very weird. Very weird. Does it still sound that way since I've paused the music? Like, does my microphone sound like I've got audio issues? Okay. Okay. Eh. The problem with chenille yarn is how much it sheds. It sheds just as much as Grayson, and he is a husky. I didn't think it was possible for something to shed nearly as much, if not more, than a husky. But so we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, and now we're on to the last row, row 8 of ear number 1. I'm telling you, I didn't think it was possible. Your Queensland healer is shedding like a husky. It's that time of year because Lancelot and Potion are both also shedding like maniacs right now. They are both crazy. Okay. All right. There's the first ear of our Pikachu. It's finally starting to look like a Pikachu. Finally, it's coming along and not just looking like a random yellow blob. I was singing with one of my students earlier, the same classroom that I accidentally locked myself in their closet. And I was just improvising a song. I'm not a really good songwriter. I don't do a lot of improvisation, but I just got inspired to make up a song on the spot for this kid. And I was very happy with how the song went, but I didn't have my phone or any way to record it. And now I'm sad because I was like, oh man, that was such a great song that I wrote and just improvised. Dang it. I don't bring in my phone. I don't find it professional to bring my phone to sessions, but also it's a distraction for me, distraction for my students. Be right back, no worries. We'll be here. But solely for the purpose of being able to record whenever I improv a song and I'm like, ooh, that actually sounded really good. I should start bringing in my phone. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Aw, thank you for dropping the cute potion. Ooh, you're right off the edge. Oh man, you're not gonna quite get there. So close, Mother Bear. Six. Lightning. Lightning again. Okay. So now we just do this. Forever and ever, I will love you forever. I love working in the rounds. Look at that beautiful face. Hey, do you mean potions face? Do you mean Lancelot's face? Do you mean Pikachu's face? You can't see his face. It's currently all you can see is the Pokeball. Mwah! Mr. Becca and I also went ring shopping yesterday just to start looking at what engagement rings are going to cost and if we can custom make our engagement and wedding bands out of my parents' diamonds, my grandmother's diamonds. You crochet me right round, in the single crochet round, round, round. You make that amigurumi. You crochet in the round, 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 round. Right, here's the last row. You know for sure it's not yours, Shadow. Hey, somebody bonk Shadow for me. I can do it. I can do it. There we go. Thank you for the clip. Clips are a free way to help support the channel. If there is ever a silly or funny or fun moment that you think is clip worthy, I actually went through and I posted a bunch of them to YouTube and TikTok the other day. So if you have not already gone to our TikTok and YouTube channel, please go give some interaction. Go engage with the posts, the short little clips that I've posted. My question is, why is this... Huh. Why is this Pikachu tail? Oh, okay, I understand. It's gonna stay all yellow because the base of the tail is the darker color, and it's gonna be hidden inside the Pokeball. So we don't have to worry about it. But it says make 2 of these and then sew them together, which is fine. We can make it work. 1, 2, 3. Okay. One, 2. 1, 2, 3. I have to sneezy, sneeze, sneeze, sneeze. 1, 2. Eh? This doesn't seem right. Also, it's impossible to see the stitches with this yarn. I love working with this yarn, but man, it is impossible to see what I'm doing. Yeah, I think there is some kind of there is a breakdown here. Let me go read the note here. No, I just think she has made an error in the tail. We're gonna frog and try that again. Let's try that again. I'm gonna turn the music back on. Let's see if it's still crackly. Yeah, it's definitely not adding up mathematically. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I think what needs to happen here... Thank you for the lurk. Gotta go adult now. Bye, PK. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for coming in. think I'm just going to use artistic license here. I'm just going to use artistic license here. Heh. Okay, that is my version of Pikachu's tail. Artistic license. Lightning landing again. Is that like 6 times today? Shadow also landing. Congratulations to both Shadow and Lightning. I'm gonna make that again. I'll leave a long starting tail so I can sew it down to the project. This should be the last thing we have to do, and then we sew everything together and we're all done. Okay. How's the music? Super talented. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate it. Thank you, friends. 1, 2, 3. Artistic license. I'm gonna make up this row over here. It's relaxing. Good. It's not crackling at the moment then. One, 2, 3. Whoops. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so now we take these ends and we sew them together. Somehow, I will do that. No. Yeah, something looks wonky at that corner piece right there. That's... If this lands, you get to eat Psyduck. Well, joke's on you, it didn't land. Ha! 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 Ha ha ha. Dropping some gummy bears, alright. Alright. Is that a Twitch Global emote, the gummy bears? Bop bop, it is. Or it might be like a hype train emote, maybe? Everybody get those gummy bears in chat. We can eat some gummy bears if we get some new followers. If we have anybody who is currently lurking in the background, is not sure if you want to commit to being a part of the Becca Boo Crew formally, this might be your opportunity to make me eat you. Yes, we've got some Zelda lo-fi in the background. It's not working for you. Heck. Why not? Everybody unfollow and then refollow? No! You like your follow time? Exactly, see? This does not look like a tail any longer. This does not look like a Pikachu's tail any longer. It just looks kind of like a large blob. Doesn't look like a Pikachu's tail anymore. I mean, it's okay. I'm not happy with it. So, we're going to frog all of that. And what we're going to do instead is fasten off and leave a long tail. We're gonna hand sew it in. Lightning! Oh my gosh, dude. As the young kids say, bruh. My lord. Too much. Too many lands. You're too good at this game. There you go. Is it bad that you've been following someone on Twitch for 8 years and 9 months? That's awesome. Just can't get enough. Just can't get enough. Airless, that's a terrible roll. Try harder. Try harder. Get good. Get good, scrub. 9 years. 9 years and 9 months. That just shows that Twitch has been around and people have enjoyed it for an extended period of time. Nothing wrong with that. That just shows that that person's community has been welcoming and enjoyable to you, and that's awesome. That's what I hope to be able to provide to people too. We have, we just celebrated our 6-year streamiversary back in June. So we have the 6 years mark. I'm hoping that there are people out there that will come in to chat and be excited to know that they have been a part of our Becca Boo Crew community for 6 years. Like, that's awesome. So I think the fact that you are a part of a community for almost 10 years is so cool. But also, how have you been watching Twitch for almost 10 years when you're only 11 years old yourself? You're only like 4. Yeah, it started off as just on TV though. But I'm curious how Impact has even been a part of any community for long enough when he is not even old enough to have been on Twitch / Justin TV. He's just a baby. You never would have found our community without that streamer. Hey, you know what? Communities all overlap over time, and that's the beautiful thing about the internet. It's pretty cool. That's awesome. Very cool. Is it your favorite sheep? Welcome back, Lizzie. I just stabbed myself. That is very rude. Stabbing myself. No, okay. Gotcha. I have not forgotten. I still have your package impact on my desk out in the loft. I just have not put your address and gotten to the mail post office. I gotcha. I have an idea who you are referring to. Okay. There's one ear and 2 ears. Have I crocheted a Togepi? I have not crocheted a Togepi yet. I've seen some very cute Togepi patterns, and I have definitely thought I should probably make a Togepi. It's on my mental list of Pokemon I should probably do at some point. Alright, this is going very smoothly. Hey, get off there. Okay, so there's our Pikachu with the ears. Let's tie these together. Pretty sure this music is now Mario. I think it's one of the Mario water levels or something. The patterns make you think of it in the egg shape. Yeah, it does feel that way for sure. Hey. Thank you. There we go. We need to make the little circle for the Pokeball as well. Alright. Can we finish this in the next 20 minutes? It's still way too hot for me to take the dog's OUT, so I'm not worried about streaming a little bit longer. It's not even longer, it's just like a normal stream time, 3 hours instead of ending at 2.5. Hey Desi, welcome in. Okay, let's toss this over here. There we go. Always lovely to see you, Desi. Thank you for coming in. Claiming your daily treats. So far, I think Lightning is still in the lead with 66 daily treats, and Steffi Ann has 64 treats. There we go. Cheek number 1. Lizzie, I think you had a great idea that doing it out of yarn, I think just gives it that pop. It's more impactful. It just feels nice and clean. No idea what you have, but you're definitely not in the lead. Or you're probably not in the lead, yeah. I do not know exactly how many you have. I just remember Lightning and Steffi Ann were kind of duking it out. There we go. Just like I know Lightning's gonna probably just deck people in order to get this jar of hearts whenever we finish our jar and we have enough to fill it up. Lightning is gonna make sure he goes around and bans everybody and make sure nobody can type in chat. He's gonna do everything possible to rig the giveaway in his favor. You're excited to watch me eat the whole jar. Get out of here. No. That's too much fiber. Too much wood. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? I'm not a woodchuck. I am a Becca. Welcome back from ads. Anybody that was stuck in our ad break? Alright, we got our Pikachu doing some Pikachu things. He needs some arms. I guess our Pikachu needs to have hands. He needs to have some chunky little hands. How are you, Fraggle? Happy Monday. Mother Bear and Lizzie both landed, and Lightning didn't. Let's go. Mother Bear and Lizzie, congratulations. There you go. Congratulations, you guys got your Becca eye contact. Nobody else got to see it. Just the 2 winners. Yeah, she's not very good about being a consistent good luck charm. So I wouldn't rely on her all the time. Let's toss this up here. Okie doke. One little chunky hand. Lizzie, congratulations on getting your first daily treat. What are you super de-duper for? Tell us all about it. I want to hear and live vicariously through your super de-duper day. Tell us everything that makes your day super de-duper. She's not great luck when it comes to veterinary needs. You're not wrong. Thankfully, I mean, I'm not going to put it out into the universe, but we have had a very good regimen of making sure she is completely clean after every potty break, as well as taking a daily probiotic. And we have not had a vet visit in a while. So I feel like we are in a very good, stable routine. There's hand number 2 from our little chunky chew here. My hand feels like it's one stitch too far in, but it's okay. It's not worthwhile to unweave. Now these feet go right underneath the white and or right at the white and black, right where they meet up, right here. Fraggle, don't leave me hanging. I want to know all about your super-de-duper day. Your super-de-duper life. You have been traveling, hanging out with family. Lightning! Stop it. Lightning. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill out. There we go. Thank you. That was weird. Lightning. Hey, Potion. Did you hear Uncle Fraggle talking about you? Yeah, I know. Uncle Fraggle was talking about how lucky you are. Yes. Hi. Why are you crying, honey girl? My sweet angel pie. It's definitely not getting food poisoning from undercooked chicken. You learned to UV cure resin and play Jackbox with friends. Hey, awesome. Today's stream is record-breaking of up-close face. I know, it's a lot. I'm just over here trying to finish my project, and you keep making me pause to have to stare at you. All right. All the feetsies are attached now. We're just gonna weave these guys in. I didn't have long enough tails.
That's even more than 37.
Weave them in and have them attached to anybody else to tie them off. So we're just gonna weave them in through the fiber fill. And hope for the best. Rats, thank you for the stretch. Fraggle, thank you for the resub. And the giant Becca face in chat. Oh my goodness. We're getting there. We're almost done. We just gotta put the tail on and the Pokeball circle on the front. Alright, there you go. Fraggle, you are on my hearts, into my jar of hearts. It is getting extremely close to being finished. Not there yet. We still have a ways to go, but every bit of love and support, whether that's gifting subs, resubbing yourself, bits, purchasing items off of my throne or my my throne wishes or my merch site, raids, anything like that. Uh-oh. I just lost my... I lost it. Help! There it is. I lost this part inside of the Pokeball. There we go. Crisis avoided. We're fine. Which flavor was that one? It was the flavor of turkey jerky. Okay, now put these guys away. I don't need my Ami sticks anymore, but I do need to figure out attaching these guys to make them look good. Because that was the struggle I had a second ago, was when I was attaching them and sewing them together. It just didn't look good. How's it going, Rurat? Shadow! Hey, congratulations on you landing as well again. Little dancey dance for the win. There you go. Little dancey dance, little jig jig. Excellent. This is feeling much cleaner than the way I was doing it a second ago. This feels better. I'm happier with how this part is turning out. Okay. It's going well. Going very well. We are about finished up with this Pikachu crochet pattern that we started today. So it's always good when you can be productive and finish off an entire project. Yeah, this tail is looking so much smoother. Much happier with it. There's no command for that. How many Pikachus have I crocheted in my entire life? Ooh, that's a lot. I've definitely crocheted at least 9. Probably more. That'd be funny to have a Psyduck account. How many Psyduck plushies does Becca own from not only ones that she's crocheted, but also ones that she's purchased? How many Psyducks are here on this screen? How many Psyducks can you spot? You think 18? And don't forget, we haven't, we still have this guy. I have my green Frankenstein one out in my loft. So I have it on my desk where I have it set up to do Pokemon card opening streams. I want to do some short form content and open Pokemon packs. But it's such a saturated market. I don't know if people are going to like my shorts, so I'm nervous about doing them. I need you guys to go and like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube, please. Get some traction over there. The more traction we get on our YouTube, then it'll eventually pan over into our Instagram and TikTok and back over here on Twitch. Is there a Psyduck behind the camera, and is that dog's name Psyduck? That's a great question. There are lots of Psyducks behind the camera. Lots of Psyducks behind the camera, actually. So many. So many Psyducks behind the camera. On that bed, though, no. The dog's name is not Psyduck. Alright, let's see. Let's put this tail on. Oh, it's buzzing? Is the music buzzing? Okay, I'll turn that off. You're counting 13? All right. I honestly have no idea. No, so the idea of this is that like the Pikachu is inside of the Pokeball, so I think what they're trying to go for here is that the little brown part is inside of the Pokeball. I'm guessing is how the pattern artist envisioned this. I went based off of the pattern. That's kind of what I'm guessing she went for. Lizzie, nice land. Um, 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 Fraggle. There you go. You guys get eaten all the time. What do you mean? I ate you guys when you became my new followers. I'm eating you now that you're zooming around on my face. You guys get eaten quite a lot. I am just a hungry girl. Don't mind me. I'm just a hungry, hungry Becca. Doing hungry Becca things. Alright, let's throw this up here. And we need to make the circle for the front of the Pokeball, and then we're all done. Alright, just need the circle for the front of the Pokeball, and then we're all done. That means you're all going to become poop afterwards. You're not wrong. That's how the digestive system works. I do not want any more pineapple candy. No, thank you. No how. No way. No may. No, 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 no. You just made your first Pikachu and Charmander and Pokemon friends. Yes, let's go. Love it. Where? Oh, where? Here it is. Where is my white yarn? Where is the white yarn that I need? I need to make the circle, please. Don't hide it from me. 1. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now we back out of 1 stitch. Plop this off. Grab our black yarn and oh, wait. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here. Instead of everybody poops, everybody is poop. I'm glad we all have an understanding. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost done. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. We were able, chat, to finish this entire Pikachu Pokeball before the end of stream. You guys, we did it. We got it. We got through it. We did it. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Plop. Get rid of those little tails. Put this guy right here. Crushed it. Nailed it. Even with audio issues, having to pause the music 3,000 or 4,000 times, having to swap scenes to give you guys uncomfortable Becca eye contact, having to eat our friends. Despite all of that, we were still able to complete the entirety of this Pokeball. I do still need to clear off the fuzz because there's a bunch of little fuzz fragments from the chenille yarn. I think there's a black fuzz right there. There's a white fuzz right there. It's all going everywhere because the fan is going off, or the air conditioner is going. Yep. Okay. You're guessing you're super late to the party. A little bit. But you know what, Jandros? It's okay. We talked about you earlier in stream and said that you are an MVP today. That we were talking about if you were part of the Team Rocket triplets, it'd be Jesse, James, and Jandros. Have I ever burned the fuzz? I have not tried to burn the fuzz. I also have seen the videos and I'm like, that looks really cool. I don't trust myself to play with fire. I know my limitations and I would be afraid that I would hold it too close or for half a second too long and then all of a sudden my 3 hours of project goes to waste. But there we go. We finished this one. Finished projects. Bam. Up to 134. We did it. Here's our little Pikachu, our little Pokeball. Available for purchase at my next craft market. I also have our little Psyduck here. And I have an Oshawott as well. But it turned out super, super cute. He actually turned out bigger than the Psyduck. I probably used the wrong sized hook. I probably should have used the potion hook, but that's downstairs and I was too lazy to go get it. So I used a different size hook and it shows. It's a little bit bigger. Little chunk. Little chunk. Yeah, he's a little bit chonkier. He's a true Chonkachu. Then we've got our Chonkamander, little chonky mander here. We also have, this was what we did on stream the other day. We made a little pineapple. So we have a little pineapple pot holder here. I know, right? I agree. I would have liked the Psyduck beak to have been a little bit longer too, or at least to have some stuffing and some depth to it. And again, now that I've done the pattern, I could absolutely adjust that and make it more artistic license. Like I artistic licensed the Pikachu tail a little bit because I couldn't figure out what they were typing. Exclamation point pattern if you'd like to grab it though. If you'd like to grab the pattern. She has also done a Pokeball Charmander, a Pokeball Ditto, Pokeball Shinx, Pokeball Zorua, Pokeball Oshawott, which I've done, Pokeball Trubbish, the Pokeball Psyduck, Pokeball Pikachu, Pokeball Eevee. We'll definitely have to make a Pokeball Eevee. I think that one will be very cute. And a Pokeball Piplup. And it looks like that's it. Those are all the ones that she has made so far of the Pokeball Pokemon. So yeah, I think, like, here's what the Eevee looks like. It's super cute. Like, I think that one would be very cute. I'm not sure how she does the neck, like the fuzz around the neck. That's going to be interesting to have to look into, seeing how she does that technique. But yeah, they all look super, super cute. Very, very cute stuff. All right, let's see. Let's go find somebody to raid. Let's get out of here. There is no Pokeball Wiglets. Not yet. She still makes them. I believe she posts every Sunday. Or she did. I don't know if she still does, but she did. She was posting every Sunday. You are so welcome. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with me today. I greatly appreciate the love and the support. Let's go say hello. Let's go to Tito. Tito was on. We didn't raid Tito recently, right? Let me check my raid targets. Yeah, we haven't raided Tito recently. Let's go raid Tito. We talked about Tito earlier. Tito's playing some, I'm not sure what he, oh, looks like, it's not PUBG. What is this? What is this? I don't know what this is. It some kind of a shooty pew pew, pow 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 pow. It's not not Overwatch. It's a 5v5 shooter team pop 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 game. No, it's not Marvel Rivals, not Shadow Legends, not Fortnite. It looks kind of like PUBG, but it's not PUBG. It's the team version. It's the team game. Nope, not Overwatch. Siege! Rainbow Siege, thank you. Rainbow Siege. It looks like he's playing Rainbow Siege 6. I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like he's playing. So no, I don't even know what Tarkov looks like, so definitely wouldn't be able to guess that. Pub Team Legend Extreme. Maybe it's a new game, right? He is part of the Pink Hat Squad. He's a super sweet guy. Make sure you go hit that follow, hit that heart button if that is hollow. Go give him a follow. And I will see you guys on Friday. We'll continue Kina Bridge of Spirits and have a good time together. But other than that, if I'm not going to see you guys on Friday, hopefully I'll see you Saturday morning for more crochet streams. And if not then, I'll see you when I see you. On the flip side, Aeolus, you're ruining my song. You're ruining my song, Aeolus. Ruining it. We'll try again. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. See you later, mashed potato. See you soon, macaroon. Say goodbye, pumpkin pie. Toodaloo, kangaroo. Catch you later, operator. Adios, cinnamon toast. See you later. Goodbye, butterfly. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.